when you're in this period, like we were in the 20s and 30s, where Keynes, Hayek, and Frank Knight in particular all talked about navigating in the fog where there was no structural stability or certainty. We're seeing those concepts again. We've seen Ricardo Caballero recently wrote a paper on the pretense of knowledge, and this almost cries out for that particular information.
Yes.
Let's talk about this in the regulatory context as well, because we have seen the global world looking for level playing field and appealing to the Bank for International Settlements to create what you might call large-scale systems for assessing capital adequacy. And we've seen what you might say a much lesser investment in supervisors and examiners. It's analogous to what you were describing in the bank loan market.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's, again, no surprise because many of the regulators have been trained in the same paradigm as the people who produce these instruments. And again, the belief is that if we have the right top-down model for regulation, if we can somehow come up with the right the right capital structure for banks, then we don't have to worry about whether the banks are extending credit prudently or not. And it's almost like saying, well, it's too much trouble to examine, to inspect the safety of brakes. So what we're going to do is to mandate thicker airbags. You know, and again, it is time consuming to examine brakes. But if one thinks of the externalities that are involved of a car being driven around with poor brakes, it is certainly worth society's effort